How we doing? How's this? How's this working out better? Hey G, can one of you or the mods post in the Discord in case people did move over there that we are working? It says the stream health is good. I was able to reset the router. It killed the stream like I thought it did. I was also able to adjust some settings in OBS to lessen the output rate. So, bruh. Alright, we're gonna roll with this. Here, I'm gonna do a clap here to see when it comes through to you guys. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, so we're kicking this. So we're just running half an hour late, guys. All of you joining in, the old stream crashed. Hopefully you guys made it over here. Internet, we'll call it British Internet, Britinternet. And, yeah, so that'd be really cool. I think people are messaging me right now. They're like, hey man, your stream crashed or blah, blah, blah. You know, it's whatever. You have a Discord? Yeah, I have a Discord. I talk about it all the time. Go check it out. There's a link probably about to pop up in the chat next to one of my mods. So the delay is almost non-existent now. Oh yeah, it's like a 10-second delay, if that. Awesome. Did I just time travel? Okay, I think we're good, guys. We're going to roll through this and just pray for the best. And then eventually camera issues will start, so we'll have a good time. Hi, welcome to the chat. I really appreciate you guys coming out here. And today we're going to be talking about filaments. Again, huge shout out to Esun, for sending me a couple rolls of PLA and PLA Plus and PETG and Silk to test out. I'm going to close this door because I believe the wife's trying to sleep. So yeah. This is an abundance of filament behind me. I'm in such a better mood. So, Sunlu, obviously, I talk about it in a lot of the channels. Yeah, much better. Shut up, Alex. Can somebody mute him? Alex Field, how dare you? I'm kidding, don't do that. Please avoid spamming. Yes, you will be... no politics, no spamming, no hate. Yeah, none of that. None of that. What's the largest 3D printer is best to start with? For example, the size big enough for print a face shell. Creality CR10S or Ender 5 Plus. Either or. Ender 5 Plus, I would say first. So, everybody's coming back. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging in there, guys. It's working now, so we're just going to roll through it. Anyway, so, my first Iron Man suit was printed in 15 rolls of Sunlu PLA Plus. Right down there, sitting in front of it, hiding behind the Shiba, is like 20-ish rolls, okay? I have 100 rolls of that sitting in the other room, empty spools. I have every spool I've ever used still saved. I was slowly trying to bring them all in here, and then, yeah, I printed a Shiba too. I was trying to bring them all in here, and I just ran out of time. So, yeah, so going to need some help with PETG. Nope, this is my first PETG print. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to mostly ignore the chats. If my mods or anything want to pick out some good questions that pertain to filament, I'm not going to be talking about the best startup printers. I'm not going to be talking about, we're talking about filament. I want to talk about the filament, what it's good for, my experiences with it, the different types that I've used, the different ways it's been used in the suit. So we're going to talk about all of that. I'm going to do my best to ignore the chat, even though I'm really, really bad at it. So please don't spam the chat with questions that don't really pertain to filament 3D printing. Okay? Thanks. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so. Sunlu. This is Sunlu PLA Plus filament. This is the filament for me that won the West. You can see I have right here, boop, this is 15 rolls of Sunlu PLA Plus. 15 kilograms. This is actually, this is clear PLA. I just, in the box. I don't have the boxes anymore because I keep them in the closet. So, yeah. So that entire suit, my first Iron Man suit, is Sunlu PLA Plus. 95% of the props I have made have been Sunlu PLA Plus. It prints beautifully. It works really well. I've never had a problem with it. Sunlu. Sunlu, all of that Sunlu. The only thing in here that probably isn't Sunlu is this. This Z-Sword right here is monoprice PLA Plus because I messed up. So, I got done with my first suit. It printed beautifully. This is my new pointer stick. I'm just going to use it the whole time. Can we answer some questions? We can answer some... Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you can definitely... yeah, my mods can also answer questions too. So, yeah, so definitely... have you noticed improved thermal resistance in PLA? Yes, I have. A lot of people said they were having issues sanding using power sanders with PLA. PLA Plus, I can use a power sander just fine. It does print a little bit hotter. It is a little bit more heat resistant. Obviously, it's not as strong as PETG or ABS, but it's still up there in quality and it works very well. I love your videos and streams. Thanks for recommending the Creality texture glass. Hey, no problem, Owen Frost. Thank you for asking that again and getting it in the stream. Really, really appreciate that. Big question, could you please make an electronics blah, blah, blah. Nope, ignoring that. We will, that's for another time. There will be a tutorial on that, I promise. So, cool. Sunlu PLA Plus, about 15 rolls. It printed absolutely beautifully. And if you guys want to see what it looks like printing, this entire helmet was printed in Sunlu PLA Plus. Now, it was a rush job because I literally printed all 4 of these helmets. This one, the black one, the 2 red ones, they were printed in 2 days because I needed it for this stream. I wanted to actually, I didn't want to just print useless stuff that I'm just going to keep on my shelf. I wanted to print cool, useless stuff that I like that I could keep on my shelf. So I decided, well, you know, I'm not going to go and print a bunch of useless stuff that I don't care about. I'm not going to go print benchies and little dumb stuff. I'm like, oh, I make helmets, and let me print a bunch of helmets off because I have a very good comparison. This is easily the 70th helmet, maybe not that much. 50th? 50. I'm probably in the 50s right now. If anyone can help me out on my 3D printed part hill, that can be great. I'm not sure. Yeah. Pickles are overrated. Head to the pickles are overrated. That's great. So this helmet came out great. This helmet was printed exclusively on an Ender 5 Plus. So was this black PLA Plus, and then the PETG ones are printed on my CR10Ss. Now let me zoom in a little bit here to show you. So I had a little bit of a wobble because I printed these at 111 millimeters a second. Pretty fast for these Creality FDM printers. Now you can see layer lines. This is more layer lines that I'd be happy with, and I would definitely work to eliminate these. But it still came out pretty good. It's not the smoothest ever, but I can sand this down easily with the power sander. This comes out so nice. The jaw came out pretty similar. The jaw came out a little bit better, honestly. Let's try to get it. Come on, focus. Thank you. So the jaw came out even better. And unfortunately, I had a layer shift, a bad layer shift, right about, dink. Come on, focus, focus, let's focus. Why are you focusing? Focus, we'll just do this. Okay, or you can be a jerk, that's fair too. Alright, you can actually see it right here, up at the brim. That's where it layer shifted. So the whole thing got pushed forward. It's still printed though, which is actually pretty impressive. So this helmet layer shifted. You can see it right there. You can see this whole line. It's okay. So I can print a helmet in less than 500 grams of filament. That means I can get two of these helmets I can get out of 1 roll of filament. When I first started, I would use about a whole roll, if not more, per helmet. This is where settings and learning how to save filament, your positioning, your supports, how you can arrange it. I was printing helmets straight up. I print them like bowls now. That's why there's all this support collision on the top. That's easy to sand down. You knock it down, hit it with some wood filler, you're done. Bing, bang, boom, bot, bow. Back in, took the time off the Discord. Took the time, yeah. Oh, thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. Have your printer ever had thermal runaway and had to reset? Yeah, it's happened a few times. Sunlu SPLA. I have not used it yet. I ordered a roll tonight. I am going to test that stuff out because that is what's replacing Sunlu PLA Plus. They're discontinuing the SPLA. Oh my god, this one came out. Oh, that's definitely gonna be tangled up. Ooh, I gotta remember that one. It fell out of the hole. Oops. So no biggie. No biggie at all. Cool. So this is my favorite filament. Sunblue PLA Plus is still my absolute favorite filament. However, they are discontinuing their PLA Plus to move more into the SPLA, the Super PLA or Special PLA. I forget exactly what it stands for. I have used PET G. That's what these red ones are. We're going to talk about them later. How do you fix thermal runaway? If you have a thermal runaway continuation, it means you have something broken. So, yes, but it does not look as good in parts. I'm not sure what you mean, Obar. Yeah, is your favorite Mark 85 helmet still the free Thingiverse one? No. Owen, that is still my favorite free Mark 85, is the version 1 on Thingiverse. My favorite Mark 85 helmet is hands down the CG Trader one by Akira Yuming. This thing is beautiful. I have it here, there, there. And I have 10 more in the garage. So, Sunblue PLA Plus, it's been printing beautifully. I print all of it. The black, the pink, the purple, the red, the gray. I print it all at 215, 60. 215 is my nozzle temp and 60 is my bed temp. Now that won't work across all your printers. Depending on how cooperative your hot end is, you might have to run hotter or colder. But if you're using really any Creality printer, you should be able to get away with that. 215 gets this absolutely beautiful. So I definitely would try that out. But this stuff is a little pricey. The Sunblue PLA Plus right now, because it is harder to get your hands on, it does run anywhere between, I've seen it $18 all the way up to $25 to $28. So try to get, that's why I have such wild colors. You guys have probably seen that I've printed a lot of my stuff in just these wild pink and purples, and because I buy what's cheapest. So Amazon UK has triple packs. It's I don't have any mocha in here. I thought I did. Oh, here it is actually, right here. Cool. So it comes in a triple pack. It comes in like fuchsia, purple, and this mocha color. And this stuff, this printed beautifully. This mocha brown color. It's actually a replacement Eye of Agamotto. So I thought you guys would probably find this kind of cool. So here's the Eye of Agamotto, right? And you can kind of see, I want you guys to zoom in on this. CG Trader over the DO3D one. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Come on. All right, so here's the Eye of Agamotto, and you can see inside of it, there's no detail. So I found a remixed version with detail in it. Isn't that cool? He went in and added a bunch of detail into it. So this one is going to actually replace the body of the Eye of Agamotto I already printed, and then I figured I would just reprint it anyway. So this is also Sunblue PLA Plus. This was all printed on my Ender 3, and it is beautiful. This came out absolutely wonderful. You can really see the details. And this is, remember, this is an FDM printer, and this wasn't on some super high quality. This was on standard quality. So this is all Sunblue PLA Plus. I will talk about it a lot. I really like it. Cool. But what if there was another way? Ooh, Alpha Pack Props coming at me with the Cura profile. Hell no. No disrespect to you at all. I'm glad you asked that. We're talking about filaments. Obviously, people are going to ask about print profiles, and I'm glad you did that. I wish I had told one of my mods to do that just as a bait and switch kind of situation. So thank you for asking that. Stop asking for print profiles. It's stupid and it's a waste of time, and it does nothing to actually teach you anything. If somebody asks you for a print profile, don't give them a print profile. Give them information instead. The reason I say that is you do not live in my house. You do not live your printer is not in my house. You did not build my printer. I did not build your printer. I don't know how long your filament was sitting out. Did you use a dehydrator? Is it the same filament? Is it the same color? Have you replaced your hot end? Do you have an all-metal hot end? What temperatures are you running? What size nozzle are you running? What's the humidity? What's the altitude? What time of year is it? There are so many damn variables when it comes to filament and printing. You can't take somebody else's profile. And the worst thing that can happen is it works for you. I send you my print profile and it works beautifully for you. That is the worst thing that can happen to you because you learned nothing. All you learned was how to ask for somebody's print profile. You didn't learn about the settings. You didn't learn about calibration. You didn't learn about temp towers. You didn't learn about anything. You just, now, I'm here to help. I promise you that. That's what this whole channel is for. But I want to help you by teaching you. Give a man to fish, or, give a man a fish, blah, 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 teach a man to fish. I want to teach you guys to fish, okay? I've learned to fish, and I want to show you guys the tips on how I learned to fish. I don't want to just give you the fish. So no, I don't share print profiles because my print profile, if you really want my printer profile, delete Cura, reinstall it, and hit print. I use stock settings. That's about it. There's a big, what was that? Hi, can I give a shout out to my son, Noah, Toy Gamer. He is your biggest fan. We are going to start 3D printing our Iron Man suit. Hi, Noah. That's awesome. Good luck. Mr. John Hall or either Noah, hit me up on Instagram. Let's talk. Let's make some Iron Man stuff. Poop. All you need Enter 5 Plus on there. Thank you. What if you want to print a whole suit? Same place. Same place. I had to spit facts about profiles. Danny Curie. Yeah. CTK. What's up, dude? No, Alpha. Again, that's not an attack on you at all. I'm glad you asked. I don't like giving out print profiles. I use stock settings. I don't mess with walls. I don't mess with nothing. I adjust infill and my supports. And obviously my temperature. Fun fact, for some reason, when I print black filament, I have to print it hotter. Who knew? So I want you guys to learn, you know? We gotta get past that. There's two things we have to stop doing in the 3D printing community. I think this is just me. You can quote me on it, but as long as you say it's me saying this is just my opinion, I don't care. Stop asking for print profiles and stop calling it bed leveling. It's bed trimming. Leveling your bed would be like leveling it to the ground. You're not leveling. That makes no sense. We're never gonna get rid of that term. That's just a pet peeve. Yeah, so do your testing and you'll know exactly how your filament works and reacts. It's the best thing you guys can do. This is also, for those of you who missed it, because I think it was in the last one that crapped out on us, I printed some coins. These are the frankly built coins that one of my patrons, Astaroth, made, and I decided to print a bunch of them in different filaments to test them out. So, we're going to start with this monoprice PLA, Sunlu PLA Plus. That's what this is. Ooh, that is, I'm going to break these, if you guys haven't noticed already. That is actually really strong. This is 5% infill, by the way. Oh my god. I think we're going to break these. Whoo! Wow. Okay. 215. Yep, 215.60 on the Sunlu PLA Plus. That was very difficult to break. And that was only 5% gyrate infill. That hurt my thumb. Frank, you're right. We all need to learn printing. This not a plug-and-play hobby. Damn right, Bruno. No, that did. I don't think... I can't break the rest of it. I remember after telling someone they needed to level their bed, they ended up leveling it to the ground and they couldn't get the print. Hey, man. Oh, Mike, what happened? Oh, I was reading that. Okay, anyway. So moving on. So, Sunlu PLA Plus... You're still my #1 boy. Sunlu, please stop. Don't discontinue it. I will be the big sad. Yeah. That hurt. And like, this is thin. This isn't like this is hollow and thin. So that had some great layer adhesion. Tips for anyone about to buy a printer? Tons. Not the place to talk about it right now though. Moving on. So I have experimented with 2 other types of PLA Plus. The first is monoprice, not sponsored. So after my first suit, and a lot of you guys know this, after my first Iron Man suit, I had some pictures. I had an Instagram following, I had a little bit of a social media, which was really cool and new and weird. So what I did is I was looking for a new supplier of PLA Plus. I bought a roll of monoprice on Amazon and I really liked it. I believe I printed that helmet. I don't remember what I printed. I printed something, and I liked it. It just came out great. Ooh, it was a black face mask. It might be this one. It might be that one. And it came out really nice. So I messaged Monoprice, and I'm like, hey, would you guys? And I wanted to buy 15 rolls to make Star Boost, my next Iron Man suit. So I said, hey, here's my first suit. Here's some pictures. What do you guys think? Would you guys give me some type of bulk discount? You know, I was ready to drop $300-$400 on filament. Can you guys cut me, you know, throw me a bone, you know, 5% off something? They messaged me back with, hey, how about we just give you 15 rolls for free and you give us an honest opinion and you make your whole next suit out of it. 15 rolls later, and I now have Star Boost. So shout out to Monoprice for sponsoring, donating, not sponsored. Again, didn't sign anything. Donating 15 rolls of PLA Plus to the cause. Now, it prints beautifully. It printed so damn nice. I don't have a frankly built coin in Monoprice, but what I do have. Hold on, let me catch up on that. Famous brand, so you will get some when this happens, something to mix and match. Cool, awesome. This is Monoprice PLA Plus. This is gray. Oh, come on, focus, damn it. You're just not going to, are you? I don't know, my camera's being weird. I don't have spot focus on. Oh, there we go. Hey, we in it. So, you can see just how nice these hexagons printed, and it's almost glossy. Like, this stuff printed beautiful. So, yeah, this came out wonderful. And I ran this basically the same temp that I ran my Sunlu. This was all 215/60. Had a little bit of stringing, but I don't, a couple of zits and stringing on the inside, but I don't package my filament up when I'm not using it. I let it sit there, so it does get a little bit dehydrated. What's happening? Something mix and match does happen. Yeah, you're gonna have to mix and match some stuff. Yep. So, this stuff printed out great. As you can see, all of Star Boost is printed in this, except this. I had two snafus. I didn't change the rolls out at some point. I was printing Star Boost with all 15 rolls. I left some of the rolls on the bed, and I ended up printing this entire sword in the wrong filament. I just didn't switch it over. So this whole sword is Monoprice PLA Plus. What that did is it put me in the negative. So you can see here, this is some Sunlu PLA Plus, and the red is also Sunlu PLA Plus. So it just transferred over. Like, the sword would have been Sunlu if it wasn't Monoprice. It's whatever. So this is Star Boost, and you can see where I had a filament change right here, near the bottom, I think. So yeah, this is one of Star Boost's legs, by the way. It's huge. It's gigantic. So Monoprice, not a bad option, but I want to show you guys something weird. This is a project for a friend, and this is also Monoprice PLA Plus in a much less ornate box. This is not glossy. This is gray Monoprice PLA Plus. It's almost like slate, but there's no markings of that. It's the same stuff. Just I guess it was manufactured differently. It was I don't know. It was just made weird. Like, these are both Monoprice PLA Plus. They're both very strong. They both printed beautifully, but one's glossy and one's matte. This is the Mark 40 shotgun. It's a really weird Iron Man helmet. So yeah, this is gonna be a whole suit. Don't worry about that. There might be a video on that one day. So yeah, it printed very differently. It's like I said, it's like a slate gray. Printed exactly the same though. It's strong. It came out baby smooth. So PLA Plus. Who knew? And in my quest, so Monoprice is also a little pricey, if you will. Right, but you aren't supposed to use adhesives on that bed. Hey man, my friend used that glue on his Ender 5 Plus bed, and I think that it was what screwed it up. Oh yeah, clean that off. You're gonna have to use isopropyl and clean that off. So Monoprice, it's like $1 or $2 cheaper than Sunlu. So it's about the same. When Sunlu is gone, Monoprice will probably be like the good equivalent for it. Again, prints absolutely wonderfully, and those are all 15 boxes that they sent me. I have them all. Because I wanted pretty much to do this. I save everything. I'll throw them away one day. But there is another way. This right here. This is eSun PLA Plus. Now, they reached out to me to send me some filament. Now, this isn't a dig at them at all. I don't always trust that, because if you want a good product review, if you want somebody to test out your stuff, you're not going to send them your worst stuff, are you? You're going to send them your best stuff. I have never dealt with eSun before. I had never talked to their rep until then. So what I did immediately is when I agreed to, hey, yeah, send me some stuff and we'll talk about it, I went and ordered my own roll. Which I don't even know they know about that. So they sent me black. They sent me black PLA Plus. I went and ordered some gray for myself on Amazon just to see. Now the boxes are exactly the same. Now I don't think they would do that. I just wanted to do my own testing and not risk, you know, basically your control. I wanted to compare what they sent me versus what, you know, I could buy online. And just so you know, it prints exactly the same. If anybody who doesn't know, let me pop this off. This was also printed 215/60, and my raft is coming off decent. Oh, I'm definitely on level right there. Do I have a spatula in here? And I'm not going to cut my hand this time. Do you just print in black and white? I do not print black and white. I don't print in white because white is damn near impossible to sand. Anybody who's ever printed in white and tried to make something out of white, I will print in anything but white now. I'll print in pink, I'll print in purple, I don't care. Pink, purple, black, red, blue. I had some green there for a while. So the black raft came off as one. So I only use one upper raft layer. It helps it pull apart a lot easier. It feels like you're ripping off a Band-Aid, honestly, and it's kind of therapeutic. So 9 o'clock. All right. Wow, we just covered a lot in half an hour. We're actually farther along than I thought we'd be at this point. So that is refreshing. So monoprice over eSun. At this point, yeah. Quality-wise, I think so. Yes. I would still say that, but that is only to say that it is only minusculely better from what I'm seeing. If you can only afford eSun, and I'm about to go buy a bunch of rolls at eSun, do that. Yeah, it's cheaper, and it works out very nicely. I've been enjoying it. I printed something much bigger with this gray roll of eSun, but I can't show it to you because it's a secret. It's another secret project, and it printed beautifully. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see, right here. All right. Does anybody know what this is from? It's hard to see. Oh, there we go. We'll do that. Does anybody know what this prop is from? I literally downloaded it today and printed it. And comparing these, looking at the expansion, they're both on my Under 5 Plus, Under 5 Plus, same time. Took the exact same amount of time. And the droops, the overhangs, all look the same. This came out beautiful. Yeah. So the roll they sent me and the roll I bought myself performs exactly the same. No quarrels there whatsoever. This helmet came out beautiful. It would be almost impossible for me to show you the detail on this. You can see how shiny and glossy it is. It came out wonderful. Treasure Planet! Yeah, you guys know. Do you use rafts even on stuff with a flat bottom? Yes, typically I do, honestly. These were printed at a 0.32 millimeter layer height with a 0.6 millimeter nozzle. They're a little low poly. It's a free Thingiverse file, but they'll sand pretty good. Why would you put I use, yeah, it's Treasure Planet. Rafts help save your unleveled bed. Even though it's my Under 5 Plus and the bed's perfect, I just felt like it. I use rafts on a lot of stuff. What's your advice on how to learn printer profile settings? You mentioned temperature towers. What else do you suggest? Temperature towers are really the way to go, man. Danny, I haven't looked at them yet. I've been dealing with this the whole night. Do you like the Ender 6 speed? I have not even looked at the Ender 6 yet. Somebody needs to print the Treasure Planet orb and have it properly spin like a Rubik's Cube. That'd be so cool, Chris. I see a lot of people using Bondo. Nope, I don't use Bondo. I use light wood filler. I use this stuff. Bondo is a waste of time. Wood filler. After I sand the part, I use this stuff to fill in little holes when I weld, and you know. Is eSun as durable as Sunlu? We're gonna find out. So, this is eSun, right? This is eSun. You guys saw how hard it was to break this one coin, right? This is printed in the exact same configuration. I haven't tried to break this yet. Nope, it's still... That took less effort, but that still took effort. Okay. Whoop. And it's, if you guys will notice, it's fracturing in the same spot. It's breaking at the eyes, because that I guess is the weakest spot where the brow line is on this coin. So that's really cool. It literally broke in like the exact same spot. It feels just as strong. The layer adhesion on this is really good. I can't break the rest of it. Okay, so those are the 3 PLA pluses I've used, and if I was to order them, Sunlu is still very strong, easy to print with, sands beautifully. I'd give it a toss-up between Monoprice and eSun, where eSun's going to be much cheaper. Oh, that's just sitting on the camera, my bad. eSun is much cheaper. I'm liking them, I really am. So I think what I'm going to do, I think my next suit is going to be a full eSun suit. Don't even ask me what that suit's going to be. I have no friggin' idea. I'm still working on Star Boost. Get out of my comments. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to place a pretty big order to eSun, so thank you for that. Yeah, I have no problems with them. It's really cool. Let's catch up to some questions. The standard layer height that comes with the nozzle of the printer. How long does it take to print a helmet? Also, do you use ABS or PLA for the helmets or PETG? I can print a helmet in 18 hours on 3 different printers, or 40 hours on 1 printer. I use PLA Plus. We're going to talk about PETG in a minute. ABS is dated. ABS is kind of dated, guys, especially for cosplay and stuff. It's too much work. PETG is pretty much just as strong. Hey, I have the Creality CR10 Pro. I have problems with the prints not staying on the bed. Do you know what's causing that? Probably, Lauren. Go join the Discord and ask there. Adhesion's a little bit of a... That was in another video. Clean your beds. If it's a perfectly smooth glass bed, you can use glue sticks. You can put tape down, even though you're not using a glass bed anymore. A magnetic flexible bed, like on the Ender 3 Pros, or a ultra-base glass bed, like on the Ender 5 Pluses. Those need to be perfectly clean. Clean them with isopropyl alcohol, 90% alcohol. Spray them down, clean them off. No additives, no glues, nothing. And you also need to make sure your bed is at the proper temperature. I couldn't get this PETG to stick on the bed for anything under 80 degrees, where my PLA sticks between 50 and 60. So you really need to play around with adhesion. Arione, we're going to talk about that. Hey, Hako Blacko. I have some Arione, or however you say it. I have a box sitting right here. We are going to talk about that. I buy eSun for 15 euros per kilogram. There you go. There you go. I was thinking you can make Thor's hammer from Marvel Avengers. Thor's hammer, King Kitus, is actually pretty cool in that. I've thought about that. Was the eSun PLA Plus? Yes, it's all PLA Plus. We aren't talking about any normal PLA because I don't think it's worth getting anymore. PLA Plus is stronger and it's really not that much more expensive. If you're just doing display props, okay, PLA, but a lot of my stuff gets handled and moves, like held, and I like PLA Plus. To me, it also sands better. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but we can't get Sunlu PLA Plus in California. Danny, is that because of the chemical that's in it? Is that the reason they're discontinuing it? Because that's what I've heard. I've heard they're discontinuing PLA Plus because of some chemicals in it that they can't ship everywhere. I'm wondering if that's the thing. I've always used Arione and Tinmori PLA. Okay. Telling me to clean my bed. I just want to play COD. That's normal for pets. Yeah. Ultra Base Glass is amazing. I bought 2 and so far I love it. Owen Frost, I love the game. Cool. Man, what about making some Vulture costume? That's big. Yeah, probably the chemical causes the Amazon has sometimes give. Yeah, so that's from what I've heard, they've discontinued it because there's some places they can't ship it. I don't know how, if SPLA is going to be the difference of that. Do you print PLA Plus with normal PLA material settings, or it's hotter? You have to print PLA Plus hotter. It runs usually anywhere between 200 to 225 to 230 degrees. This black PLA Plus I had to print at 220. All my other PLA Plus I print at 215. I'm super over Cali. PLA Plus has the chemical that is considered no-go. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what chemical it is. Stock and standard are 2 different words with different meanings. Yeah, you're not wrong. Moving on. PLA Plus, cool, yeah. eSun's is pretty good. It's cheap. I like it. I haven't sanded it yet, though. I haven't actually sanded any of it. So it literally feels the same. Like it should sand fine. I can't find an Ultra Base CR10. You sure about that? Because I got mine on Amazon, man. Literally just type in Creality Premium Glass Bed. It's like a black glass bed, and it's amazing. What's also cool about the Ultra Base bed is the sticky textured side works great for PLA. If you flip it over, it is a perfectly smooth glass bed for Pet G. You're welcome. What was that tube that you said to replace as soon as you get a printer? Replace the Bowden tube. You're going to want to get a genuine Capricorn Bowden tube. I have a bunch of upgrade videos. If you want to learn about what I think are the best upgrades for Creality printers, go watch my upgrading Ender 3 video. I do all of them to it. Every upgrade I would ever want to do to a printer, I do to that Ender 3, and you'll like it. Okay, cool. So we're through PLA pluses. I think we're good here, guys, right? We're through them. Let's talk about Pet G. PETG. We're going to move some stuff around real quick without dropping anything. You guys should stick around for the end of the stream if we make it to the end of the stream, because I have some cool stuff. Unfortunately, it only applies if you're in the UK, but I have something cool for you guys. So, as you can see here, we have 2 red helmets. The music stopped and it's weirding me out. Hold on. Capricorn plus cheap filaments equals poop. You are correct. Can I get a hashtag on that? That's very true. Cool. Yeah, the music was weird. Do you think the Ender 3 Pro is good for a helmet? Yes, you're just going to have to cut it up a little bit. I'm using stock everything on Ender 5 Plus and I have had no issues yet. Charmate Gaming, you are going to replace that Bowden tube ASAP. It will fail. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The extruder will break eventually. That you can fly to failure. Your extruder breaking isn't going to ruin anything. It's just your print won't finish. If your Bowden tube slips out of your hot end, you could very easily have a nozzle blowout, and that can really damage your printer. So just replace it. It's like $5 and it'll save you a ass ton of headache. The stream, we're going to be going until 10 o'clock, guys. Maybe a little longer because we were having those technical difficulties in the beginning. Yeah, UK is good for something. Just poop internet. You're right, Geeky. All right. Right here, you're looking at the only 4 things I have ever printed in Pet G. eSun sent me red Pet G. The initial idea was to print a full Iron Man helmet in different materials. I altered that. They're probably okay with it. I was going to do like the dome in Pet G, the jaw in PLA Plus, and the face mask in silk. I didn't like that. I wanted to do the whole thing in Pet G. So when they said they were sending me eSun Pet G, I ordered a roll of Sunlu Pet G because I've also considered reprinting or like doing the next suit in just Pet G. So I printed 2 coins. And they came out damn near identical. Like, if I didn't write on the back what was what, I'd have no idea what coin was what. I don't know. Now, these were both printed with 235 on the nozzle and 80 on the bed. They came out just fine. I haven't tried to break these yet, so we're going to see. So, all right. So this is we'll do the Sunlu first. Now we'll do the eSun first, okay? So let's see. Now, Pet G's by nature a little more flexible. I noticed that while printing it, and I saw a lot of people talk about that. I can flex this a lot more there it goes. And again, it broke directly along the eyes. Now, people don't talk about Pet G for its strength. They talk about it, see, I was able to actually break that. They talk about it for its thermal resistance. It prints hotter, it sands better. I don't know how it sands. We're going to find that out in another video. And I'm probably going to make another like singular video talking more about filaments, a little more consolidated one. I'm glad it's not my coin now. Sorry, Asta. Hey, Asta's getting some exposure. Thanks, Astra. Now, ooh, that hurt. Here is the Sunlu one. Ooh, about the same. That took about the same force to break. Oh, that one broke really funny, actually. It literally just broke like perfectly on the brow line that time. So, this is actually a little easier to break than the PLA Plus. I can't do that with the PLA Plus. So that's interesting. Now, when I was researching Pet G on how to print it, there's a lot of information about it. that you need to basically lower or get rid of your fan cooling speed. You need to lower your retraction. You need to slow the print down. So there are different. It does print differently than PLA Plus. As you can see, these helmets didn't come out the best. I had a lot of stringing that I was able to clean up all in there. It's a little zitty, and I lost a little bit of the brow when the supports came off. And this mask actually had a very minute layer shift. However, it feels super solid. Like, this thing feels great. It feels much better. Now, these are printed at the same infills, and this just feels steadier. Like, I can squish the PLA Plus, and I can feel it kind of squish in itself. The ESA, or the PETG, it doesn't move. This feels like a much sturdier plastic. So I'm definitely excited to stress test that out and see what happens. Now, is it this one? No, it's that one. That sucks. PETG for semi-flex or PLA Plus for strength is what I'm picking up so far. Yeah, that's what I'm putting down. So you're smelling what I'm stepping in. Do you have a Patreon? I do have a Patreon, Tony the Hedgehog. Thank you for asking. If you are interested in supporting, please head over to the Patreon. I am in the process of restructuring it a little bit and adjusting some of the tiers. So to all my current patrons, please keep an eye out for that. It's for the better, I promise. Is that your dog in the back? No? Yes, that's my dog. This is Maya. Maya, stay. It's Guy Fawkes night. Well, yesterday. Or Friday? No. Remember the 5th of November? That thing? Yeah. It was a few days ago. But they set off fireworks. It's like their 4th of July, but just for different reasons. Because an idiot failed or an idiot succeeded. Whichever way you want to look at it. I take neither side. And people set off fireworks. And if you live in a residential area, and I'm going to say this right now, if you live in a residential area and I can throw a rock and hit my neighbor's house. It's right there. People, condense. Don't set off fireworks in residential areas, please, because people have dogs, people have pets, people have things with anxiety that don't understand what a firework is. Every 4th of July and every Guy Fawkes night, she shakes in fear all night because there are explosions going on outside. Similar how, if you there's a veteran living down the street, yeah, it affects more people than that. So please don't be a dick and set off fireworks in residential areas. Take it into the woods, or not the woods. Don't burn the woods down, but be smart about it and be considerate. That people are literally setting off fireworks at 11 p.m. last night, and she is trembling in fear. And what you can't tell her. You can tell a kid hey, it's okay. You can't tell a dog. So don't be mean. Don't be mean to my Shiba. Don't be a dick. End rant. Thanks. I'm not too intrigued by PETG. Yeah, me too. My first 2 attempts at PETG were both disasters. That was before I got a new bed, so I might try again and tell your dog. I pretty much burned through a whole row of PETG trying to unlock its secrets. Yeah, I got lucky. Oof, got me by seconds. Sorry for asking him, but what was the name of your bed you said to get for the CR10? It's called a Creality Ultra Base or Creality Premium Glass Bed. It looks black. Too slow. Yeah, we celebrate someone trying to blow up the government. Yeah, it's weird. Parliament. Yeah, he failed. It would have been pretty rough if he had succeeded. It's a dumb holiday. People suck for doing it. Yep. To that minute, I know I'm British. My dog is the same thing. I honestly don't understand why we still celebrate it. Guy Fawkes was a guy who wanted to blow up government building and failed, and we celebrate the anonymous mask is based on him. Yeah. You would love where I live. Poor dog. Yeah, Hatchbox. So I know people who use Overture and Hatchbox in the States, and they like it. I can't speak on it, but maybe look into that. I think we celebrate it to celebrate Parliament. Buggy fancy building wasn't blown up. Yeah. Poor Dogo. Doge. Didgeridoo. So, I don't want to try to break this. That's what the coins are for. I want this helmet. I am excited to try to sand this down. I think I just got lucky because from what I did see, the consensus was that PETG can be very temperamental. I just got lucky, I guess. Sorry. And then here we have Sunlu PETG. It feels exactly the same. Again, I don't think you can really tell any difference in these. They both printed pretty much exactly the same. One was a little more zitty. I have to do more testing. I was on a time crunch, sue me. But they'll all sand away pretty nicely. The only problem I had, and it was when I was messing around today like an idiot, I was playing around with them. I was trying to flex them, and I was like, wow, this is really springy. Like, this is really cool. Like, look how much it stretches. Yeah, I broke it because I'm a jerk and I can't have nice things. So I snapped it right there. You can see it. Turns out, if I follow it around, I did have one little layer of under extrusion. Guess where it broke? You can actually see it right in there. So this did break. It happens. I don't know anything about welding PET G with a soldering iron. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna have to repair this, obviously. Yep. Overture and Sunlu PET G are good. Ultra base rock. I got the bed cool. Removing print says it. Yes. Let your ultra base bed cool, or you will destroy it. My printer base holds print so well. It's probably off. Any thoughts on ASA ABS? I have never used ABS. I don't think I ever will. I'm not going to make an enclosure for it. Bought PET G for the first time to print more flexible surgical max strap. Bought too much though, and now trying to use it for other stuff. Nowhere near as nice to print with it. Yeah, PLA just prints, man. PLA will stick to anything. As long as that thing is hot enough. Can someone link an ultra base bed in the Discord? Man, hop on Amazon. But somebody can link it if they want. TPU is my next experiment. We're going to talk a little bit about TPU. I got some. I didn't print anything. Hatchbox ABS for amazing no warping. I ran through some in November ABS. Nova Maker? Never even heard of that. Warping residue. Dan Curry. I have some metal PET G and I couldn't hate it more. PET G is already picky to print with and the metallic has made it super difficult. It manages to clog my clog 4. Oof. Oof. Yeah, clogs. Clog City. Clog City, yo. Clog City. I tried SPLA from Sunlu 50/50 PLA PET G. It's like a weaker PET G. Not worth it, I think. That's good information. What are the boxes in the back? So, for anybody tuning in a little late, you can weld PET G. I just did it this morning. Way more fumes and you need a respirator. Thank you for that. This is 15 rolls of Sunlu PLA Plus right here. This is 15 rolls of Monoprice PLA Plus. And this is 20 empty spools of rolls of filament I had. So that's what that is. Yep. So this Sunlu PET G, it did break, obviously. I'm gonna try to weld it back together. I can. So I gotta dial in. You can see how stringy it is still. And this is after I cleaned it up. But it was an experience, and I am excited to try this stuff out. If anybody knows Rogue's Fitness Gallery, Aaron and Julie, they have that really super nice Mark 49 rescue suit, that really like glossy, slick one. I love that thing. If you've seen that, they just moved over to PET G, and Aaron has been telling me that it sands beautifully. He messaged me and he said, "Dude, you're gonna hate yourself for not using this sooner for props." So I want to try it out. Yeah. So I'm very excited about that. So here's the PET G, here's the Sunlu, and the eSun, and then we have the Monoprice back there. And the last couple things I wanted to talk about specifically were some other filaments I have experimented with. So eSun also sent me copper silk PLA, right? Yeah, copper silk PLA, e-silk, if you will. TPU from Pryline is amazing. Ever thought about making an arc reactor? I have, kind of. How long did it take you to make the Mark 85? Months. I got a whole build video tutorial on it. Sunlu PET G, I found to be more brittle than Overture PET G. That's good to know, Island Engineer. It broke. I've already broke it, so I can't say it's not brittle. Why don't you buy eSun PLA Plus refills? Seems better than buying more and more spools. Thank you for bringing that up. Before I talk about the silks, let me show you guys something. We'll do this. Let me show you guys something I thought was awesome. Refillable rolls. Now, I haven't bought the refills yet, but eSun gives you, there's two little bolts that come out, and you open the roll up, and you guys have probably seen this before. You can reload the rolls so you don't end up with a stockpile of filament. Sunlu, Monoprice, get with it. Catch up. They're winning. Now, I did see a couple reviews online that said the spoolless rolls did come a little tangled. I don't know. I can't speak to that. I've seen other people have no problems with them at all. But you can literally run this roll out, unscrew it, put a new one on, put it back on. That a master roll that is genius and beautiful. I'm excited to try to buy some of those refills. I hope I can get refills of PLA Plus. Yep. Take it easy, Chris. Thank you for coming on. Looks like I printed some silk silver and amazing. I have them. I never knew. Yep. I've been ordering a lot of Sunlu and haven't seen any master rolls at all. It should be standard. Like, it should just be standard. I've never seen a spoolless pack of Sunlu. It's all spooled rolls. Do you plan on making any more Iron Man suits? I do, one day. We'll see. Now maybe it's if they don't offer it in the UK. That could be, there's a potential for that too. But I've been using a lot of different filaments lately, and eSun's the only one I've ever had. Have you used the copper for anything? Yes. I use the copper to print coins. And I want to talk about this copper. This silk. This was at 190 degrees. This was at 210 degrees. This was at 200 degrees. This was at 220 degrees. And this was at 230 degrees. I printed a bunch of coins at different temperatures because I couldn't get the layer. I couldn't get good layer adhesion. They were brittle. They were all coming out brittle. And this was all 10% infill. This was printed at 15% infill, and I haven't tried to break this one yet, and I don't think I want to. It came out really cool. It looks beautiful. It's a really cool looking coin. Are refills cheaper than standard spools? Yeah, yeah, that's the point of it. Will you make a classic Iron Man suit, like the first one that comes to mind we're thinking about? I would love to make a Mark III. That'd be really cool. Is the refillable one cheaper? Do you recycle your support material? I already make more filament, or does it? So I have a big bin full of all my support materials. I have all the support material from my first Iron Man suit. I have all the support material from Star Boost. I have bins full of it. And I have been thinking about buying a filament respooler. They're a little pricey though. I've been thinking about reaching out to them and maybe like, hey, you guys, can I review some of your stuff? Maybe? We'll see. 85 plus watching and less than 40 likes. Show your support. And thanks, Kelly. Have you used wooden filament? We're going to talk about that. Yes, I have. Sunlu Silver, Silk PLA came out flexible and tough, but very different, difficult to sand. When sanding it turned to threads. Ooh. Toy Gamer, well, those are questions for another stream, man. I'm going to be doing a build tutorial on the Captain America shield, so don't really ask about the props. We're talking about filament. There is another company called Master Spool, I believe, that has their files on the website to download and print a spool so you can buy. That's a really good idea too. Either buy just one roll and have it, or then you can kind of move around and just refill them. You know, that's really awesome. So the silk, I was having problems with this, and this isn't the only silk I had problems with. I can't just say eSun was the only one, because I also have a roll of Arion. I don't know how to say it. Arion, whatever. Arion Silk Gold, and this clogged the crap out of my printer. I tried so hard to get this to work, and it kept clogging my damn printer. I tried it on my 0.6. I don't even remember the settings I used. It was months ago, and I could never get it to work. I will re-attack it, because now I have two silks. I have a gold and a copper. Also, sorry for flooding the chat, but it's about $1 cheaper, so not a lot, but you save yourself. No, dude, it's information. This is what we want. Let's get the information out there. Because you know that, somebody else, I didn't know that. Now I know that. From getting a massive collection of spools without having a use. Yeah, a little late to the stream, but which filament brand would you recommend? New to printing and don't want to waste money on bad quality filament. Jacoby Jones, please hold. We're going to do a big review, a recap at the end, and we'll talk about the eSun, Monoprice, Sunlu. We'll talk about it all and what I think is the best and good for you. So yeah, the silks. I've been having a little bit of trouble with the silks. They're not as strong, I know that. They're not, by nature, I don't think they're as strong. But it still came out really nice. If you use silks for display stuff. Like, honestly, I kind of wish I had gone and printed this. If I could get this Arion Gold to work, I'll print this Treasure Planet thing in gold. Because it would just be cool to have on display. I don't have a single thing on display that's just 3D printed. It's all sanded and painted. But silks, as long as you get your settings in right, silks come out really cool, and you can just display things, you know? It's just there for display. You're not going to be painting it. I keep my supports also, but I don't have enough to warrant buying a respooler. Yeah, shake my head, I've mastered silks. Catch up, rookie. DM me. Please. How could you refill a spool? I feel like that you could be a pain, or am I? No, the spool comes apart. Literally, the spool opens up, and you put the spool back in. That was funny. That was whole thing. On the wall, there's keyboard. On the wall, What? Oh, it does look like a keyboard. I can see that. Okay. One, do you have live streams? I live stream every other Sunday. Since we got this stream to work, there will not be a live stream. Oh, no, there will be. We're not done yet, by the way. This is still going. Anyway, next live stream, next Sunday. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is the Marvel Legends Stormbreaker. Zavi.com sent this to me, and you guys have a chance to win it. So make sure you go and check that out. There's a review video. Don't fall. There's a review video for this thing. I just uploaded it actually, and it is heavy, it is beefy, and it lights up, and yeah, it makes noises. So yeah, the contest for this is still running. It's gonna make noises for a few minutes now, but we're just gonna put that down. So you guys still have a chance to win that. Next Sunday is when I'm announcing the winner for that in a partnership with Zavi.com. So go check them out. They're the same people that made, or didn't make, but they sent me this. It's turning off. Yeah, anyway, they're the Marvel Legends. It's the same ones who made the shield. So it's a pretty cool Stormbreaker, and it's about the same size as my other Stormbreaker. So you have a chance to win that. And then the Sunday after that, the 22nd, I believe it is. The 22nd? There's also another live stream where we're doing something cool. Possibly another giveaway you guys are going to like. Another contest. So stay tuned for that. So don't, if you're entered in the Stormbreaker contest, don't miss this live stream on the 15th. And if you want to enter into another contest that's cool, make sure you catch the live stream on the 22nd. So that's gonna be fun. Let's see, what do we got? What's your go-to filament for wearable props and armor? David, we'll talk about that in a minute. We just kind of went over all of the filaments, and yeah. Will you have a TikTok stream cleaning after this? Probably, actually. Looks cool. Don't scare the dog. Should have gone for the head. What is your spray paint? I use Rust-Oleum spray paints pretty much exclusively. I have some Silk Blue PLA and it prints nice. Yeah, I just got to figure out. Maybe these are just too thin. Like, I've only printed these coins in it, and then I did a temperature tower, and it came apart really easily. But I think 210 is my number, honestly. More research, more data is needed. Do you live in the UK? Why do I live in the UK? I'm in the US military stationed over here, near Cambridge. So that's why I'm in the UK. I can talk about that. I don't care. And then we have 3 more filaments to talk about. Right here. Cool. Wood PLA. Wood PLA is really cool. I've only printed 2 things. Yeah. Wood PLA is really cool. It prints weird, and from what I've heard, it does, it's kind of abrasive to your, oh, it broke. Oh, no, it didn't. It's kind of abrasive to your nozzle. I only printed 2 small things for the white, so I don't have anything on display here. Maybe I'll mess around with this and make something, like a little wooden, oh, you know what? Can somebody find me a link to the wooden bender? If anybody's a Futurama fan, I think there's a wooden bender model out there. That'd be kind of funny to print him in. Yeah, thanks for your service. Yeah, whatever. Hey, thanks for your service, ma'am. Don't thank me. I'm a mechanic. I will never get shot at. I'm good. So, wood PLA, pretty cool. Try it out. Make sure there's no wobble in your printers. But apparently you can like sand and stain it too. I don't know about that though. We have clear PLA, and I don't actually. Oh, I do have some clear PLA. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Please hold, your call is being transferred. Dink. And then we're gonna turn that off. So this is clear PLA, where the red is on the ether, and then there's also clear PLA right in there. That's it. And then if I take the stone out, it turns off. So this is clear PLA, printed with like 2 walls, and as you can see, it's a little translucent. You can't really use it for like lenses and stuff. I've never seen anybody get even close to that type of quality. It's still pretty cool though. It's brittle. Because it has no pigments or additives into it, it is very brittle. It fractures almost like glass. It is very delicate. So definitely be careful with it. I believe I run it at like 205 or like about 205. Frank only drinks shots and fires them. Haha. You're right. Asking yourself. Hi, I'm thinking about buying Creality 3. I'm new to 3D printing. What do you think about it? The Creality 3 is awesome. Buy it. Do it. Cool. So that's clear PLA. Good for little projects. And then the last is rainbow PLA. This is Sunlu's rainbow PLA. And it printed pretty cool. I printed some little things for my my nieces, and the gradient wasn't long enough, if that makes sense. The color, like I printed these little My Little Pony figurine, the little statues for them, and they like the first one came out pretty much completely green. Like the whole thing was green. So like the color didn't change quick enough. I would have had, like I printed them like a good size too. I would have had to print the damn thing pretty big for it to actually get that grading effect. So that was my only quarrel with this. Besides that, I printed just like normal PLA. I think it was like 190, 195. So there are cool exotic filaments out there. But if we want to talk about... It's time for the recap and the summation. Who said that? So yeah, can you repeat please the name of the spray paint? Rust-Oleum. I don't know if you guys can get it. Do you have any experience with a Net A8? Yes, I built one. I turned it on one time, turned it off, and it's sitting in my closet, and I will never use it again. Don't do it. Yeah. Cool. So, in summation, PLA Plus is cool. I like it. Everything's strong, guys. It's going to be down to preference. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it. I'm sure a few of you have even maybe commented on it. You'll see posts on Facebook. Hey, what's the best filament? Hey, what's the best stuff? And somebody will say, oh, I really like Sunlu. And then right underneath it, or in that same comment, someone will be like, oh my god, Sunlu's trash. I couldn't get it to work. Use Overture. Oh, Overture sucks. Don't use Overture. Use Monoprice. Oh, Monoprice sucks. Use Prussiament, whatever. Clearly there's a problem. I know people who use eBay filaments and they love them. The cheapest Amazon Basics filaments, and they love them. What could possibly be wrong with this? A, there's no regulation on filament. There is no abiding governing law. Your filament needs to be made out of this stuff. That's part and reason why PLA Plus is so different across brands. There's no law that says it needs to have this chemical composition and be made like this. Yes, they're saying it's PLA. Yeah, PLA Plus, they could be adding one extra chemical and call it PLA Plus. There's no governing body on this. Now, obviously, you can't sell PLA Plus and then it prints like TPU. You're not going to get good sales. You're going to get bad reviews and people will be mad at you. So there's a lot of variables. Now, you also have people with different printers, different experiences, different temperatures, different room temperatures, different altitudes. There's so many variables in it. It's hard to take one person's advice from filament, because a lot of people have different experiences with it. I know people who hate Sunlu, who cannot get it to work, but they love Overture, or a couple of you just said Arion or whatever. You love it. I can't get that crap to work. We're gonna keep trying though. So, yeah. Are you going to set the Net 8 on fire? I am. Yep, same for me. It's just sitting there for 2 years. Wait, the color changed on its own over the rainbow ones? Yeah, the whole filament's in different colors. It turns from green to blue to red. It's like a multicolored filament. Google it. It's really cool. How to get money from more 3D printers? Patreon. Yeah, I got a massive 5K roll on eBay filament for cheap. Yeah, see, I cannot say more money equals more better. I can't do that. It would be a fallacy. It really would be. Yep. Curious what PLA you printed the dog on the floor with. Oh, she is printed with organic PLA, and she was just sleeping with her eyes open. Oh my god, I could have zoomed in on that. Hi Maya, you're just chilling, huh? Yep. Little Doge. Yeah, we're gonna risk crashing the whole stream for this, so hope you guys appreciate it. Maya. Hi. Hi, sweetie. How are you? She looks so mad right now. Oh, why do you look so old? Gross. Maya, hey. What are you doing? She's a little Doge. She's 8.5 years old. She looks beat. Why do you look so... You look rough right now, Maya. I get it. It's a dog joke. We've got jokes. Yeah. Hi. Hi. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. Oh, don't fall over. I'll be sad. I'll be the big sad. Oh. Hey, little girl. The guy who helps Baby Yoda. Mandalorian, maybe. Maybe. Hi, Sheeps. She's a good girl. Are you on PLA? I'm a pro. I struggle with something PLA Plus. I'm in Ireland, so yeah. See, you have different experiences than I do. Quality content. She is so miserable. Like, she's the goodest girl. She owns this house. We own a husky. We live with a Shiba. There's a big difference. If you're thinking about getting a Shiba Inu, do more research. All right, I'll let you go, baby. Now she hates me. Now she's gonna plot my death. That's cool. Hi. Good girl. Better hang now. Mandalorian Armor coming up? No. Maya is the goodest girl. She is the goodest girl. Yeah. So I don't want to go and say what filament's the best. My favorite filament still is Sunlu. Is the filament I use to print the suit. It's the 15 rolls I have sitting right here. I'm going to use that PLA Plus until it is unfeasible for me to buy it. Right now, it's still it's close to that premium status where I think it wouldn't be worth it. But for now, it's still worth it to me. I can get very good print quality out of it. As you guys have seen, like it's 99% of my stuff is Sunlu PLA Plus. It works good. Now, let's say Sunlu PLA Plus all disappeared overnight, gone, can't get it anymore, you hate it, whatever reason. eSun versus Mono Price. I'm gonna have to go with eSun, honestly. Mono Price is expensive, but it's not printing any better than this eSun was. And it's cheap. It's cheap PLA Plus. I still want to try the Sunlu SPLA, but from what a couple of you said, So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And now you're covered in dog hair. No, she's not shedding right now. Blue is. She's good. She has a steady coat for the next couple days. Yeah. Any tips on larger builds? About to start a big build on a Proton pack. Ooh, Ghostbusters. I know things. And just go for it. Cut it up sensibly, unless it's already cut up, and just have at it, man. It's a fun road. You're gonna like it. What do you think is the best cheap filament? Right now, eSun. Yeah. I will redact this entire video. If I go to sand this eSun PLA Plus helmet and it all falls apart, I will let you guys know, I promise. But it feels exactly the same as the Sunlu stuff, and it's cheaper. So, Ghostbusters. You should see my dog. She says nonstop, yellow loud. Yeah, yep. Is it sometimes better to print smaller things with a higher detail on an Ender 3 versus CR10S? No. Why is there a quality difference? Let me ask you that. Riddle me that, Batman. We are past quality with printers. That is something, that's what I've heard, and steel nozzle is the fix for it. I've never messed with a steel nozzle. I'm not sure about that. So, somebody just recently asked me, what is better for quality, an Ender 3 or a CR10 Max? Neither. Quality and size are two different things. These Creality FDM printers, they all use the same parts. They're the same stepper motors, they're the same nozzles, they're mostly the same hot ends. They're the same. Now, where your quality is going to come in is how well built is that printer and how big is your nozzle. And nozzle size doesn't typically even affect quality. It kind of can. It can affect the fine details. But my Ender 3 and my CR10 Max both have a 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and my CR10 Max can do exactly the same quality as my Ender 3. It takes a little longer. They're the same size nozzles. So yes, you can print smaller, and you can probably print a little faster on an Ender 3. There's not as much mass moving on the bed, but I can print triple as fast on my Ender 5 Plus because the bed doesn't move, it lowers. So when people are looking at quality and you're like, well, you know, oh, the CR10 Max is huge, it must, you know, the quality is going to be crap, or this Ender 3 is small, it's going to be great quality. These are two different things you're looking at. Now I have a 0.6 millimeter nozzle on both my CR10s and both my Ender 5 Pluses. It still can do quality prints. It still gets really nice crisp lines in there. And that's a bigger nozzle, it can print faster, it can print stronger. So when these things all have the same parts, it's how well you build them. That's really what's going to matter. They all perform the same as long as they're built right, and then you adjust quality with your settings and with your nozzle size. It has nothing to do with the printer. Now, if you have loose printer parts and your gantry and nozzle's wobbling, your bed's not level, and your bed's tilting, your prints are going to come out like crap, man. Like, you need to make sure your printer's built right. No amount of G-code, no amount of settings, no amount of print profiles you asked for on friggin' Facebook is going to save the fact that you built your printer like shit and everything's loose and you didn't tighten your eccentric nuts and you didn't level your bed and your bed's not clean, you're getting warping, you don't have the right temperature filament for your temperature and all that. It's wild. There's a lot that goes into it for your G-code. That's why I let Cura just do what Cura does. People way smarter than me made Cura, programmed it, designed it, did all that, did all the troubleshooting. Trust those settings. Like I said, the only thing I adjust is infill and my supports. That's it. You don't need to adjust anything else. Trust the program. Fix your printer. I don't trust the printers. They're Chinese. Like, they're not, it's mass produced, you know, in a factory. It's not the best quality. Fix them. End rant, Jesus Christ. You should see my dog. Cool. What I've heard is the nozzles lovely Malifero hand crossed with oh, that's good. I'm planning on printing the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. Print it standing up. Print it in sections standing up. That's what I printed the Z Sword, and as you can see, it came out great. I might also do the Master Sword. That'd be kind of cool. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, call the police. Ghostbusters aren't real. Seek help. Do other nozzles come with the CR10? No, the CR10 only comes with a 0.4 millimeter nozzle. You have to buy the other ones. Platypussy, they're still not okay. Ender 5 Plus for the win. Prints fast and large. Oh, dude, that 100 millimeter print speed, beautiful. Mwah. Print speeds are the difference. An Ender has the same quality as the higher speeds than a Max, but if you're under 60, it's basically exactly. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. How would you make an Iron Man helmet in how many pieces? I make an Iron Man helmet in 3 pieces: jaw, face, jaw, dome. Literally, what's sitting right here. Plus. A plus answer, thank you. Huh, okay. No problem, Perplexing. Thank you for asking such a good question, honestly. Those are the questions I want. Not, can you wear the suit? Is that your room? Can you wear the suit? Hey, put on the suit. Hey, put on the suit. Hey, is that 3D printed? Can you wear it? You know what I'm talking about. Stop, you're part of the problem. Watching the build video saves me a lot of time building and setting up my printer. Hey, you're right. So I have a couple cool build videos coming out. Printer-wise, I'm going to be installing a silent board in my Ender 3, a silent board into my Ender 5 Plus. I have 2 more upgrades left on the Ender 5 Plus. And for your viewing entertainment, what I am very close to doing is either disassembling and reboxing one of my CR10Ss to build it for you. I realize I don't have a build video on the printer I recommend the most. Or I might sell one of my CR10Ss and just buy a brand new one to show you guys how to build them. Like, hey, this is how I built it. This is me upgrading. Give you guys a good master build video. I do have a friend who lives town over, whatever. He might be getting a CR10S, so maybe I can just build his for him. So we'll see. If you live near Cambridge and you have a CR10S, or you're buying a CR10S, buy it. I'll build it for you and upgrade it. Maybe I'll even buy an upgrade for you. We'll talk. Hey, G. My Ender 3 is printing away above the bed. How can I fix it? Level your bed. It begins printing like 6 inches above and now suddenly begin. Yeah, that's weird. Go check the Discord. Is there any downside or risk to cranking up print speed? That is not print speed. That's feed rate. Yes, it is accelerating how fast the head moves and how much filament comes out, but it doesn't scale proportionally to the settings in Cura. Don't do it. If you're talking about the knob, like the feed rate on the front of the printer, don't increase that. Increasing your print speed, yeah, go for it. The fastest I've printed is 111 millimeters a second on my Ender 5 Plus. Sometimes I print at 50. When I print really tall things, I print at like 50 millimeters a second. My CR10 Max can really only handle about 60 millimeters a second. It's a slow damn printer. I love that video. I have a question that starts with, is that suit and ends with 3D? Shut up, Jeet. Is this a premiere or stream? Elian, this is a stream. There will be a video up tomorrow, I hope, if I can get it edited in time. I got a couple. So far, I'm still learning my Ender 3, but eventually I will think about an Ender 5. They are awesome. So upgrade video would be great. And oh yeah, Ender 5 Plus, absolutely. What do you think? Stick with V rollers or upgrade the Exo Slide for Ender 5 Plus? I have no idea what you said, Mr. Rolo, M. Rolo. No idea. The V slot rollers, I like them. If you're talking about the gantry, the way it moves, I'm fine with it. Would you make Iron Man Laser Sword in Infinity War? I did. His energy sword, I have that. When you sell enough stuff to cover the cost, yeah, true. I'm going to install the silent board on Ender 3 with the Capricorn tubing. Are there any other viable upgrades? In Polite Gamer, look into the all-metal extruder. I'm printing a helmet, and I just did the thermal runaway thing twice. Yeah, you might have a cooling fan issue, my guy. I think the 3 Pro and the V2 the first minute. Should I go for the Ender 3 or Pro or V2? Go for the Pro. The V2 hasn't sold me yet. It's too expensive, and people are having problems with it. I might take you up on that. I'm getting a new place in January. Oh, hell yeah. Walsh was printing at 300 millimeters yesterday on his Prusa. Was it working? That's wild. That's terrifying. Can finally grab that damn drink. You're right, dude. Let's do it. That's way too fast. That makes me uncomfortable. Yep. So we got 10 minutes left in the stream, guys. I'm going to open the floor to generic questions that don't necessarily need to be about Filament. Thank you for hanging out and sticking. I'm sorry about those connectivity issues. I think now what I'll do before every stream to try to avoid that is just reset my router, because why not? So yeah, I really appreciate that. Have you considered SLA? Yes, I want to get. Dominic, I would like to get a resin printer eventually. That'd be really cool. Is there a cooling fail in the box with LCD? Is there a cooling fail in the box with the LCDs? What? I don't know. You're gonna have to do some troubleshooting, man. Do you print the helmet parts with support, and what way do you position them on your bed? Mr. John Hall, I have a video exclusively about positioning helmets on the printer, specifically like that, so that'll answer all your questions. Search how to arrange 3D printed parts, helmets. Everything Walsh does is terrifying. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, 250 was the print point, before quality dropped with 3. That's just ridiculous. I want to really start testing the limits of my Ender 5 Pluses. I think that'd be fun. Is there a way to configure Cura to auto home before it turns the heater on? No, not really. It's weird. Possibly, when trying to bond 3D parts together, how do you do it efficiently? I use my soldering iron, Benjamin. I have a tutorial on that. PLA welding. It's how I fuse everything together. See? Huzzah. How loud are your printers? My Ender 5 Plus is louder than I thought. Yes, the Ender 5 Plus is very loud. I don't have to worry about that because it's in another room now, but a silent board takes care of that. My CR10Ss, you can't even tell they're on anymore. Those silent boards are no joke. I'm not kidding. When my CR10Ss were in the room, I couldn't even tell they were still running. You could barely hear the fan. And if I had any type of other fan or electronics on, forget about it. Support material, dissolvable worth it, tree-like better. I've seen dissolvable tree supports. I've never messed with it. That's interesting. What resin printer? I want that Phenom L. What's the biggest thing you've printed? The suit. Microswiss. The passage needs a hole, heating, melting, cooling consistently over the flow rate change. Yes, there's a lot that goes. There's a lot that goes with it. Where should I put my CR10? Somewhere safe, somewhere stable. You should probably make a custom starting G code, have it home before heating. Yeah. Do you prefer better print quality or more sanding in terms of time saving? I don't genuinely believe I could increase my print quality that much more without looking into like crazy useless upgrades that aren't going to be that aren't worth it. I don't spend a lot of time sanding. Yeah. What's the biggest single piece you printed? That's actually a secret because I just recently did it on a new weapon prop that's out in my garage. I can't show you that. I did, however, just print an entire thigh piece for a Mark 85, not mine, it's for a friend, in one shot. The entire thigh piece on my Max. 3 days, 3.5 days. That might be my print record actually now. No, 4 days. What did I print at 4 days? I printed something at 4 days. Might have been a part on Star Boost. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah. So I thought it was Loki's scepter with the Mind Stone. No? That's in multiple pieces. That's not like one solid print. What was going through your mind when you sold your first prints? Doughy Apple. The first thing that was in my mind when I sold my first helmet, I met somebody on base, and he bought one of my Mark 50 helmets. I didn't even sand it. I printed it and painted it. What I was thinking, he wanted it. I was like, hey man, I don't know, like $50. He's like, yeah, sure. And I showed up, gave it to him, and you know what was going through my mind? This thing sucks. This thing is garbage quality. I don't even want to give it to him. I almost literally just gave it to him for free there. Like, that's how bad it was. And I'm never happy with the quality of it. And even the ones I'm selling now, I'm trying to get better. Yeah. Give YouTube mod powers to... Oh, where is he? Oh, whoops. I missed him too. Trying to scroll up. There he is. There we go. And add moderator. Thank you. Do you have a video on installing silent motherboards? I do. I have a video on the CR10S silent motherboard. So that's installing it in the control box. It's typically the same process for the Ender 3 and the Ender 5 Pluses, but I will have videos coming out. Try a 6-day print? Yeah, I might have to soon. How do I enter the competition? Cap Shield? What competition? There's no Captain America Shield. Competition? What? Weird. Yeah, what else? Closing comments, because we're in the last 5 minutes and we're going to get off. And then I got to clean all this up. This is a mess. I'm going to take some funny pictures, though. It's a lot of filament. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been as active in the community this week. Like I said, I've been working 13 hours overnight. I've been tired. So I'm trying to play catch up. Instagram's been crazy. TikTok has been crazy-er. Thank you. Jesus. Wow. So that's still climbing. You guys just got introduced to Star Boost. Are you free post-stream? Kind of. I got to clean all this up, and I was just going to probably stream in the workshop. I might stream in the workshop just to chat. Yeah, I hope you guys did learn something, my experiences with this. Like I said, the super summative recap. Pet G, I like it. I'm still learning it. Haven't sanded it yet. I still love my Sunlu PLA Plus. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Hold on. There's something cool. Don't go anywhere. I totally forgot. Please hold. Where is... There they are. Oh, I'm not hooked up to Wi-Fi. If I'm hooked up to Wi-Fi, I'll probably lose the chat. So, please hold. Please hold, please hold, please hold. There we go. There we go. So... eSun gave me a discount code for you guys if you're in the UK. So it is valid until 11:08. Is it only valid for these last hours? No way. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So is the workshop stream going to be on YouTube? I'd love to join. No, it'll just be on the Discord. Maybe. We'll see. Probably just Discord. What will you... I'll check the Discord. If I'll either be streaming on the Discord, I'll post a link that I'm on TikTok streaming. So, yeah. So, eSun gave me a discount code. So if you guys are in the UK and you want to go grab some eSun... It is, let me put it in here, it's eSun 3 3D. I should have this loaded, and I apologize. And I believe it's 10% off. I do not know how long it stays active, but give it a shot, and I hope you guys can save some money on it. It applies to PLA Plus 2.85 millimeters, the refills, PETG 2.85 millimeters, PETG refillament. So they do have PETG refillament and silks. So it's yeah, that's really cool. So thank you, eSun, for the 10% discount code. Yeah, so go use that. eSun 3D 10 off. So, yep. The Marvel Legends Stormbreaker. Good. We'll show this for the closing. So here's the Stormbreaker. It's big. It's only a little, barely minusculely smaller than the 3D printed Stormbreaker. Oh, this is going to sound like the nerdiest thing ever, but I was going kind of hard in VR last night, so my arms are really tired. Super hot VR and Gorn. Yeah, they'll get you. So, this is the Marvel Legends Stormbreaker. If you want your chance to win this, go enter the contest. Check out my Instagram and TikTok. If you're smart, you'll realize you can enter twice. Also, Zavi UK and Zavi.com, their Instagram and TikTok are also giving one of these away because they're who sponsored it. They gave me this one to give away, and they're giving one away too. So go check that out so you can literally have a chance 4 times to enter. So that's pretty cool, to win a Stormbreaker. It lights up, but it's late, my wife is sleeping, and it's really loud, and then it makes noise for like an hour, and I want to turn it off. So that discount code is good on Amazon UK. It's only for my UK guys. I'm working on it. Sorry. That looks, yeah, haven't tried it. Recommend Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip. I don't know if it's on PSVR, is it? Thanks for the day stream. Took a few notes. You're welcome, Game Time. Oh, here. Hold on. So here is my Stormbreaker. While Groot's Stormbreaker is a little taller, the axe head on the Asgardian one is a little bit bigger. So we have 2 chances. Well, I mean 1 chance. But you have 4 chances to win it. So make sure you go and check that out. And then that's one of my other Stormbreakers. Don't you worry about that little guy. Yep. So thank you guys so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Join the Discord. Tons of information, tons of interaction. I think we're going to be streaming in there for a little bit in the Discord after this, a little post-stream stream. So I can hang out with my patrons. So I'm not sure what we're doing. Videos coming out, upgrade videos, silent boards, refinements, vlogs. I got a lot of cool props in work, and I have some fun videos in work. I want to start having more fun with the channel. The Mark 85 is done. I can wear it. I can have a lot of fun with it. Star Boost video is coming. Everything is welded. It needs to be welded. Now, literally, I can start strapping it all together. We're moving along. Thank you for being patient for that. I'll tell you all right here. I have it on Oculus. It is on PSVR. Oh, dope. I got tired of Star Boost. I shouldn't have started my next suit so soon while the Mark 85 was still in work. I had to take a break from it. I'm back in it. Because the Mark 85 is done, I can focus on Star Boost now. And I'm happy. So thank you for being patient. You get burnt out. I get burnt out. So that's totally fine. Little chin holder right here. Anyone know if Sunlu PLA Plus is on Amazon? It doesn't advertise as PLA Plus. Yeah, I don't know if it's on US Amazon. No, I can't show you the effects. It's loud and my wife is sleeping. Oh, dude. Frank, I checked. How much does the whole Iron Man suit weigh? Melski. It weighs 20 pounds. I think the printed one is cooler. Me too. But this one's free. So, hi. I watch all your TikToks. Thank you, Master Tutorials. You're the best. Did you have to print anything twice on the Keyblade? No, it gives you all the parts, I think. I don't remember. All the instructions are on Thingiverse for that. How much is that in real units? No idea. Yes, so thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to edit the title of the stream and the thumbnail to make more sense because now there are 2 live streams from tonight. I'm just going to delete the other one. There's no point in having that one anymore. So thank you for hanging. I'm glad the internet sort of fixed it. I'm glad we got that fixed. That could have been a disaster. I'd have been so mad. I just would have been sitting here all night ruminating and just PO'd. Thanks, NC Gaming. I appreciate it, man. Subbing at the end of the stream? Wow. Wow. I should have subbed at the beginning. Wow. Will you ever build a cap shield? What do you mean? I have 2 of them. Yeah. Sweet. That's a lot of PLA. Yeah, Dayton, you're coming in a little late, man. I'm getting off. So, yeah, that is a lot of PLA. That's a lot of PLA plus. 15 rolls, 20 empty spools, and I have 75 empty spools in my other room. So, yeah, so we're getting off, guys. Go check out the videos. Go join the Discord if you want more tips, tricks, and information. It's free. Why wouldn't you join? Literally, why wouldn't you go sign up for the Discord? Free 99. Tons of projects. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're almost at 17,000 subscribers. Like, so the growth rate right now is about 1,000 a week, which is wild. So thank you. Thank you so much. TikTok is taking off, which is hilarious for me to say out loud to other people. Yeah, so thank you for that if you found me through TikTok. If you're watching this in the future, thank you. Enter the contest. Tune in November 15th for when I announce the winner of this Stormbreaker. Tune in November 22nd live stream, both live streams, for another giveaway that's, I think, cooler than this. So, wow, it looks really good right now on that camera right there. That looks really good. So tune in for that. And last but not least, so you have 15 kilograms of filament. No, I have more. There's more than that. Some of those boxes have filament in it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls, 6 rolls, 7, 8, 9, 10 rolls. I have a bunch of, I have a lot of filament. I stock up. 20K subscribers in sight. You're not wrong, dude. I'll be so happy. Oh my God. At this growth rate on Social Blade, in a year and 6 months, I'll be at 100,000 subscribers, which is pretty friggin' good. So let's keep it going. Thank you guys. Cooler than Stormbreaker? Oh yeah, definitely cooler than this thing. Like, this is a cool prop, but you can't make anything with this. Yeah, Star Boost looks great. Look at it. It's cool. What are you going to do with all the empty rolls? I've been looking. Yeah, I'm about to recycle all those, honestly. We should do another. Henry, dude, why are you coming in so late, man? I would love to talk to you through this. You use tons of filament. Henry Creations, everybody. Go check him out on Instagram. Go check out Henry Creations. He might have a Stormbreaker that's even cooler than this. His lights up way better and has smoke and has a smoke machine in it. It's insane. Go find him. Somebody drop his link because I don't know if he will. And if you do, I'm cool with it too. Henry Creations for cool Stormbreakers. He sells his files and stuff like that. And then go check out CTK Creations. I don't know your new channel, dude. Yes, CTK_K_ Creations. He has this really cool Infinity Gauntlet energy pulsating thing. It's why you've probably seen it. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably it's probably been in your For You or whatever the hell. Yeah, so go watch those dudes because they're insane. Henry has the the market cornered on Stormbreakers. Mine are crap compared to his. And what about those little rests of filament on the spools? What do you do with them? I use them all. I finish them off. My printers have filament runout sensors, so I can just let them go. Yep. Yeah. How much PLA do you use for the Keyblade? I don't know. A third, maybe half a roll. Literally right here. Hold on, Dan. Hold on, Dan. This is my new Keyblade, right here. This is all the parts of the Keyblade. So here's the top. Here's the bottom of the handle. Here's the top of the handle, and here is the Keyblade part, right here. That's it. This is gonna be a new build video. I'm redoing my first 3D print. That is the first 3D print project I did, was my Keyblade, and I reprinted all the parts to remake it because I want to see how much nicer I can make it. Spoiler warning, it's gonna be better. I designed this to fit. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna get off, guys. Go check out the Discord. There will be a live stream next Sunday and the Sunday after. November and the holidays are gonna be pretty wild for live streams and content. I have a lot coming out. I'm trying to get a lot of information out there because there's gonna be a lot of new 3D printing enthusiasts come Black Friday and come post Christmas. So tell your friends, show your friends the channel. If you think they're nerds, they like cosplay, Marvel, nerdy stuff, Dragon Ball Z. I got some Gundam things coming out. I got some Lego things coming out. I got tons of stuff. We have all the Infinity Stone props. Those are awesome, and I'm so proud of those. You guys are going to love those videos, I promise you. All 5 are done. We're working on number 6 right now, the Soul Stone, so stay tuned for that. If you're an MVP, you already kind of know what that is, so thank you for being an MVP. Dude, I'll message you right after. Sorry about turning up late. It's cool, Henry. It's cool. You're a hero. Are the Discord streams just for Patreons? No, they are not. My Patreon-only streams are just for Patreons, but I'm going to start streaming the Discord more. I'm giving up on Twitch. I hate it. I just don't like Twitch. I started streaming on Twitch. I don't care for it, so I'm just gonna let my Twitch go away. How good is your 3D printer? Very. All 6 of them, all 7 of them right now, actually. Let's see those follow people. What about the fan in the window? Come on. Let's see those follow people. 3D print. Really cue awkward stare in 30 seconds. No. Yeah. So thank you guys. Head over to the Discord. Where are tutorials for Iron Man helmet? All over channel. Go search and find and like and subscribe. So, okay. Can I explain the awkward stare? I'm still trying to figure this out. If I end the stream on YouTube, I don't know if it keeps going. So I'll end the stream in OBS, and I'm not sure. So I'm gonna end the stream in OBS, and there shouldn't be an awkward stare. So we'll figure that out. So I think I need to end it in OBS, because I think the awkward stare comes from when I end it in YouTube, and then there's that big lag. So, hey, you're welcome, Asher. Send me in pictures on Instagram of your prints, not you. Unless you're a cool dude or girl, I don't know. Just send pictures of like the print. Let's keep this professional, please. Let's see those follow for a sec. OBS first, then YouTube should. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go over to OBS, and I'm hovering over the stop stream. It's like all I have to do is press this button, and then the stream will stop. So thank you for liking and following and doing all that. Tell your wife, tell your kids, tell everybody. And huge shout out to Cody. You know who you are. Thank you. You're awesome. Your dad's awesome. Hopefully you guys made it to the end of the stream. And yeah. Oh, and huge shout out to the real MVP, the real key player to this entire stream. Could not have done it without you, and that is my camera. 0 camera problems, and yeah, so thanks for that. You guys have a good night. Stay safe, wear a mask,